Good day, dear students! Today, we shall be talking about public speaking, an intimidating activity that made you pressured or made you afraid of being criticized, or worse, it even made you look like this. With that, we shall be talking about dissecting the art of public speaking. So this time, we shall be understanding the underlying factors why public speaking is an intimidating activity. 1. It yields pressure and tension. 2. Lack of practice. 3. Loss of self-confidence. 4. People are not used to formalities. The prime reason why people tend to look into public speaking as an intimidating activity because at the back of their minds, they believe that something wrong is about to happen. They anticipate that something bad will happen while they do the speech. In response to the underlying factors mentioned a while back, we shall be having the following tips, and these are actually based on my experience as a public speaker. 1 is practice. Cliche as it may seem, but practice makes perfect. This is totally applicable to public speaking. Practice makes the skill permanent in you. Second, establish self-trust. How do you establish self-trust? By telling words of affirmation to yourself like, you can do it, like, you are a good speaker, or you are the best speaker. Those words of affirmation is one way of establishing self-trust, and this is one thing you need as a public speaker. People will not actually trust you if in the first place you do not trust yourself. Third, don't mind what people will say. Of course, as a public speaker, you are exposed to public and you are exposed to various perceptions of people. And whether you like it or not, you cannot avoid the fact that people will always tell something against you. One thing or one best response you can show to them is that just don't mind what they will say. In the first place, it's human nature to always react on things they see. Fourth, make of course your pronunciation clear. One way of establishing authority while you speak is you let people understand your words. Who would listen to you if you won't let your words be clear on the ears of the listeners, right? Now we shall be talking about how to begin your speech. Remember, your introduction plays a very important role in establishing connection to your audience, and that you should be very careful on choosing what way will you tickle the attention of your audience. And there are actually 4 suggestive ways. 1, it can be in the form of an anecdote. Anecdote means you narrate a story in relation to the context of your speech. What unusual story can you share to your audience that will surely tickle their attention? Second, you can use mind-blowing questions as your introduction. Third, you can use quote from famous personalities. Fourth, your reaction of the topic or your emotional reaction of the topic. What is the purpose of that? The purpose of putting your emotion to your introduction is to actually highlight the whole context of your speech, the atmosphere of your speech. After identifying the appropriate introduction or the appropriate approach for introduction, the next question is, what should be in the body? Okay, so for the body, I want you to use the format facts plus your reaction. Remember that a speech will never be trustworthy without the presence of a fact. And that, when we say fact, You have to lift it from a reliable source, something that has established authority and honesty in the public eye. And after injecting facts comes your reaction of the fact. Remember, what makes a speech stronger is the presence of a fact. Now, as a public speaker, how will you conclude your speech? Suggestively, let it be a call to action conclusion. Or in other words, you encourage the audience to do something in order to solve the dilemma, in order to solve the situation. Your speech should be designed to actually make a change. It should not be something that will just impress the people, but it's something that transforms the people. Now you're given the very idea on how you will deliver your public speech effectively. I know you are now ready for the activity. And with that, I would like to congratulate you in advance and good luck.